Hi everyone, I'm Catherine and today I have my May favorites for you. I have quite a few items, not all of them are makeup related, but I'm just going to show them to you and I'm going to tell you why I like them. So for starters, I have a foundation. This here is the Revlon Color Stay makeup for combination oily skin. It is in 110 Ivory, and what I really like about this is that this is probably the first foundation that I can apply without having to use powder to set it. I was really surprised by this. At first, I've been using this for almost the entire month, I believe, and at first I kept trying to set it and I kept switching out powders. I was using this powder and that powder. I had the Essence powder, I had the Catrice powder. I think one day I even tried my new MAC blot powder, but no matter what I used, at the end of the day I would have a cakey face. And I just don't like that. So on Thursday I decided to actually just apply this and see how it goes. And that was very risky, at least for me, because Thursdays are my long days. On Thursdays I leave at like 6:40 and I don't get home until 8 o'clock in the evening. So I really put this to the test and I was really impressed by it. I looked in the mirror at about, let me think, I was at university and I looked in the mirror at about 5:30 and I didn't check before because I just never thought about it. I just don't really remember, and the lighting was good in that particular room, so I looked in the mirror and it was almost perfect. I didn't have anything break up, I didn't have any patchiness going on with this one, and usually I'm very oily, especially in the T-zone, like my forehead, my nose, and this area here along with the chin usually is horrible. I was really surprised by how well this foundation sat on my face. Next, I have this little guy here. This is the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Effect Eraser. And what can I say? I'm surprised I did not use this earlier because I'm really impressed. Usually drugstore foundations in Europe are way too dark for me. There's Bourjois has a foundation that works just fine, but usually they're just too dark. The shades just the ones that are offered here, at least, just are not light enough for my skin tone, or they are incredibly Miss Piggy pink. And I don't have much of a pink undertone going, so I was surprised that this actually worked for me. I've used quite a bit, as you can see maybe. However, I don't even use much of that. I know some people really turn this and use a lot of product. I just will lightly dab it under my eyes and maybe going down on the sides, right beside my nose a little bit, but that's all. I don't need more for this. Now, so this is that. Then I have two face products because they're just standing out. So these two here, these are the Garnier Micellar cleansing waters. I have two here because this one is for combination and sensitive skin, and this one is for this is supposed to help clear your face. I use these for different purposes. With this one here for the combination and sensitive skin, I actually take my makeup off and this works wonderful. It is almost as good as the Bioderma Sensibio H2O micellar water, but it's a lot cheaper. So I will most likely stick with this unless some other brand comes out with more of these micellar waters, but I really like this. And this one here I use as a facial toner. I never really have luck with facial toners that are just meant for facial toners, because usually they don't do much to for my skin, and especially not for when I'm breaking out, but this one seems to be quite good. So as you can see, I've used quite a bit. I've had those in use for about 6 to 8 weeks now, and I wanted to see if I'm okay with them. But yeah, I'm really surprised and I'm happy that I'm using these. Then I have this mascara here. This is the L'Oreal Mega Voluminous Manga Mascara. I've showed this often enough, it has that odd wand. It has that bend in here and it's very flexible. But I like what that does to my eyelashes. My eyelashes are so voluminous and it's just amazing what it does. So I'm really happy that I got to try this one out and that I just dared buy it, because at first I was like, Miss Manga, do I want manga lashes? I wasn't sure, because I like having defined lashes but also voluminous lashes, so I was not sure if this was going to give it to me, and I just bought it on a whim in January or something. It was so cold outside, and I saw this at the store and I wasn't sure, and I just decided to pick it up, so I'm really happy I did. And then I rediscovered something. You've seen this one here. This is the Clinique Quick Liner for Eyes Intense in the color 03 Intense Chocolate. It has a little sponge applicator or sponge tip on the one end, which I hardly ever use. It's just to smoke out your liner if you want to do that, which is very nice, because I think by the time you would be done with the actual liner, this would be done too, and that way you just get a new one with it. And I like the color a lot because it is very creamy if it doesn't break off. There we go. These are two now. I like this a lot. It is it's creamy, it is dark, but it's still brown, and brown is for me a big thing, because I think I'm so pale already. Having a black liner can often look too harsh on me, especially during daytime. So if I go with a brown liner, I feel more comfortable, and this one has a little bit of give to it, so I can smudge it out. Like I said, it even has a spotchy thing, which I don't use. I just use a Q-tip or even a brush that I'm using anyway. And then it sits. So I like this a lot. I have a backup of this already. I just have a few more liners in Project Eye, for example, which I would like to use up first. And so I'm going to keep the other one in its packaging, and I'm going to use the others, and then I'm going to go back to this, and I'll be happy about that. Then next up, another rediscovery, the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is in Greed. I have Sin, I have Eden, and I have the original. Do I still have the original? I should have the original still, unless I used that up and I didn't repurchase because I have all the others. But yeah, I like them all. This is just a stand-in. I've been using other primer potions for the past months pretty much, and I dug this out again and I'm so happy. This is just really good and it really performs well. On the bright side, I still have the you know, little tube thingies that don't have the sponge tip, the doe foot applicators. I don't think I would like that. I mean, I know I'm only using this on myself, but for one, I have repeatedly heard that the quality of the doe foot applicators is just not the best. Few were apparently broken off when they got to the people already, and I don't like, this has a lot of product in it, pardon me. This has a lot of product in it, and just knowing that you would dip it in and out over and over again for pretty much a year or more even, I don't think it's such a bright idea. But yeah, I still have these and they last quite a bit. I mean, as you can see, I'm like here, the Sin is even fuller, and so there's that. Let me give you a swatch of that too. So here we go. Now you can really shear this out, as you can see down here, but it also gives that nice color to your eyelids. And usually if you apply this very carefully, you might even go away with having just in this case a nice yellow golden wash on your eyelids. So that might be an idea too. Up next I have this guy here. This is my Catrice Eyeshadow Souffle. This was from a limited edition from 2012, I believe. 2012 or 2013. This is in the color Yes I Would. It is just a shimmery creamy beige, creamy rosy color. And here we go. It's just a nice, tad bit darker than my skin tone color. I like this a lot, and I don't know why I did not use this. Yeah, I really don't know. I don't have a clue. It's a wonderful color, and I put it on today as my base even because it just sticks. I didn't want to use the Urban Decay, the Greed, because the eyeshadows I applied don't have any golden undertones, so I thought the eyeshadow, the cream eyeshadow would be a better choice. Now unfortunately I checked online, but I didn't go to the store yet, so I can only tell what is online. Online it says they don't have the cream shadows anymore, which is really, really disturbing and very sad for me. I know the regular cream shadows that they used to have in their regular products was not as creamy, as moussey as this one, but they were still very good and they were very pigmented, which I like. And these are like, for a drugstore product, these were incredibly cheap. They were a little bit over half the price of the Maybelline Color Tattoos. So yeah, I know this one was limited edition, but still, I was hoping that maybe they have a similar shade in their regular cream shadows, but no, unfortunately, yeah, that's really a bummer. Then I have a little nail polish. This here is the OPI nail lacquer. This was a small sample. This is this used to be in the Katy Perry collection, so you might be able to find this online still, but not in the regular stores unless they still have like older products. But this here, there you go. Just move the bottle around. There you open. This was this amazing, amazing shade. It is purple, green, golden, and has a tad bit of silver and a teal even. If I hold it like that, I can even see some teal in there. So this is this amazing, amazing color. I think this was called Not Like the Movies. I might be mixing that up with the other one I have in my finished 4x4. But I'm thinking that one is the Not Like the Movie. If I am mistaken, I'll put it in the info box down below. So I love this one. Unfortunately, as you could see from the brush and from me holding the bottle upside down, there's nothing left in there. I got as much out of it as I could. It means I used up a nail polish. This might be the first nail polish ever I have used up, and I am very proud of myself, honestly. But it also makes me very sad. But there you go. This is gone. Then I have a teeny tiny little Bath & Body Works pocket bag hand sanitizer. This is in warm vanilla sugar, and I like these a lot because of their scents and because they are not sticky on your hands. Yeah, in the bottle still smells, and it's I just love this scent. This scent and the Japanese cherry blossoms, and there's a third one that they are my go-to. So this is that, and so then I have 3 perfumes here. The first 2 are samples for the Narciso Rodriguez for her perfumes. You might see they're differently packaged. That is because they're different scents. This one is the pinky packaging, and this is the black packaging. I like them both. I think the black one is probably something that I would probably wear more in the winter time and in maybe fall. The pink one is a little lighter. It's not as heavily. It's not as heavy. So this one would be something I would like for spring and summer. But I would probably use these both throughout the year depending on which one I just prefer at that moment. And the third one is Victoria's Secret Bombshell. I like most of the Victoria's Secret scents, and this one was just wonderful again. My all-time favorite so far is the Sexy Little Thing Noir. Unfortunately, I used to have the body mist, and I sprayed it on my wrist to see what it would smell like. And actually, now it smells okay again. I don't know. But right when I sprayed this on first, it didn't smell right anymore. But if I smell this, it might still be good. So I'll have to see about it and make up my mind. I am thinking about putting the Sexy Little Thing Noir body mist in a project pan. The thing is, I don't really know how I want to go about it. I would like to do a bigger project pan, and I would like to have it last longer. But I'm not sure in how far that is manageable because I have Project Eye going. Ideally, I think I would maybe add in a few items from the Project Eye to the Project Pan, because there are some items that I know I would be able to finish up if I use them very consistently throughout a certain period of time. I just don't know if I want to have items in two projects, even though Project Eye is not a Project Pan. It's just about using items. So I don't know. If you have an idea about that, maybe leave a comment down below. I'd really appreciate that. I like input when it comes to things like that. So just let me know if you think it's stupid for me to think, or not stupid, but if it's, I don't know, just my thinking that putting something into project, even though one isn't even a project pan, isn't something I really need to worry about. I don't know. Offhand, it feels awkward. On the other hand, if I think about it, Project Eye really isn't Project Pan. So, yeah. Have all the items I'm not using in a small container over there. I don't know. I'll think about it, honestly. I'll figure something out, and if I decide to do a Project Pan, you'll see it soon enough. So, these are those. And lastly, I am thinking about putting the Sexy Little Thing Noir body mist in a project pan. The thing is, I don't really know how I want to go about it. I would like to do a bigger project pan, and I would like to have it last longer. But I'm not sure in how far that is manageable because I have Project Eye going. Ideally, I think I would maybe add in a few items from the Project Eye to the Project Pan, because there are some items that I know I would be able to finish up if I use them very consistently throughout a certain period of time. I just don't know if I want to have items in two projects, even though Project Eye is not a Project Pan. It's just about using items. So I don't know. If you have an idea about that, maybe leave a comment down below. I'd really appreciate that. I like input when it comes to things like that. So just let me know if you think it's stupid for me to think, or not stupid, but if it's, I don't know, just my thinking that putting something into project, even though one isn't even a project pan, isn't something I really need to worry about. I don't know. Offhand, it feels awkward. On the other hand, if I think about it, Project Eye really isn't Project Pan. So, yeah. Have all the items I'm not using in a small container over there. I don't know. I'll think about it, honestly. I'll figure something out, and if I decide to do a Project Pan, you'll see it soon enough. So, these are those. By the way, I'm really sorry about my fingernails. I don't have nail polish on today because this happened. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. They chip, but they don't chip in this direction. They chip that way. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like a layer comes off, and I don't know. I'm not sure if it's just my imagination, but I think what might be causing this, because I had that before, I think what might be causing this is actually this wonderful product here. This Like I said, it's oil already. It's an oil that's supposed to help with dry nails. And it is old, I know that, and I just didn't think that oil would cause my fingernails to chip, to just flake off. I don't know, it's very odd. I don't know if it's that. I'm gonna just take a break with that. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break with that and see if I can get my fingernails back to normal by using my usual hand lotion and all that, and hopefully that does something, because this is actually in Project 10 pack here. But I'm not sure if that's it. I'm just not going to use it up. I'm just going to throw it out. But yeah, this really upsets me because I was so happy to finally be able to use nail polish again. I have the time in the evenings now because my son is sleeping better. And these were my May favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, even though I've been babbling a lot today. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below regarding the big me being uncertain about using items in Project Eye and Project Pan that I might be doing soon enough. I like input. I really like input on this one because, I don't know. I do not know. So, this was it. I will see you guys in the next video. And I'm gonna say bye for now. Bye! Hello!